Good morning, Franz. How's everybody today? We're back in Spirit City for some more co-working. How's my audio? Is it too loud, too quiet? Shall we turn off the rain? Good for you? Turn on our seagulls. Unless, of course, we want to change, say, the background. Change the scenery. Oh, spooky. It's very autumnal. Forest, city. This is just like, I think this is the default. Some sort of magical park woods thing. Space! Let's go to the bay window. Apparently there's fish in space. Space fish. What do the night fish look like? Gonna play with some things. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Alex. How's everybody today? Yeah, I was a little bit slow to set my prep screen this morning. My starting soon. I'm a little bit out of sorts. I was awake all night. Oh. Just space. If I turn off the forest, we get that. What if I turn on a snowstorm? Just get snow in space. That's weird. Soft vinyl noises? What does that do anything? No. What does the fireplace do for space? Nothing. Trying to see if there's like any like hidden secret hidden background stuff. Nope, that's not what I want. The seaside one really brightens up the screen. And then we have the cherry blossoms, which is one of my favorite ones. I don't think we have like just a forest. Like this is the closest thing we've got to just a forest. This one's kind of nice too in these fields. Sorry, you clean that room. I'm hiding behind the curtains. This one curtain. It's like a little cottage down there. You get to see this mega city in the distance. I've been working on decorating my elf ears for Conquest. I'm just struggling a little bit because I don't have any jump rings, and certainly not gold colored ones. So I'm attempting to make my own, and it's not going very well. I don't have any really good tools for these sorts of things either. Let's turn up the music a bit for you guys. Is that better? Let's see if we can find a... I think this playlist is good. I think I saw something to the effect of that. Well, I don't know where that little piece of wire went. I'll tell you, making your own jump rings is really, really, really difficult. And by jump rings, I mean like just the little rings on jewelry. Making circles is really hard. But I ordered a set of elf ears off of Amazon. They weren't quite the ones that I wanted to order, but they did come with a bunch of like jewelry. And I'm combining that with other jewelry that I have and making my own as well. Yes, I think you did. I don't use Instagram. I'm trying to get into it. But you know, it's owned by Facebook. Or Meta, or whatever the fuck you want to call their company now. I'm gonna try not to use the big company websites, if I can avoid it. Especially the ones that capitulate to the chump. The wraparounds or the slipovers? What? Oh, they're, those, like, cheap silicone ones that have, like, the hook that goes over the back of your ear. Like, there's no way those are gonna stay on for me. And I only have one pair of needle nose pliers, so I'm, like, trying to do this with the world's worst pliers. And a set of, like, large regular pliers. It's kind of wild what I'm doing here. Sorry if that was loud. And I had to, like, drill holes into shells. I think you guys will be impressed, though. So, I have a nice pair of Arendani elf ears. That's what I've been using. Hold on, let me fix my avatar here. It's been weird. I still look it up. Struggling today. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. I usually just use MOLD. I think MOULD is the like moldy cheese mold. Okay, well, you're gonna give me a moment here because I'm gonna have to lay them out. And of course, like, the pearl bits on the earrings, they came with like an earring peg, I guess I want to call that, pin that is not, it's not nice metal, and it also doesn't come out of the pearl. So I have to clip it off, and then I have to like drill a hole next to it to insert a new peg. And the pegs that I have don't have, they have a base on them. And so I spent the better part of the last 3 hours trying to get that to work, and it's been difficult. Let me get a picture here. Where's my phone? Same word, different spelling. I think one is clearly the one with a U in it is the European spelling. The British English. But they're used interchangeably, but I think I've always done it, like if I'm talking about like molding something, I always use the OD, MOLD, just the O. And when I'm talking about like bread mold, I use the MOULD. Alright, I shared it to crafting. But I can bring it up because it's decided to take the photo sideways. I'll just go grab this. Go to our program. Transform. Here and turn on the art window, and there we are. So this is what I'm working on. So the ears came with a bunch of jewelry that were like kind of ear cuffs, and they came with the single chain run from one of the ear cuffs to a stud earring, which are the pearls of the pegs that I was just talking about. Yeah, see, Alex, I do the reverse. So, I don't think it really matters. So I had a bit of extra gold chain, and by a bit, I mean I have lots of extra gold chain. So I added some to one of the earrings to give them difference. Yeah, they're just the Arendani elf ears. I think this is the high elf? Can't remember. But yeah, the cheap slip-on ones, or the over-the-ear ones, were really ugly, and they were just like pink. So I stole all the jewelry from the set. It actually came as a set of 3 ears. I'll actually give them to you, Alex, if you would like them. There's 3 different sets. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate F and the stretch. I'll get that in just a moment. There we go. And that one yawn was just waiting. So, I snagged the jewelry from the set.
Nefficus says, everyone remember to take their pills.
Oh, I've already woke up this morning. Yeah. I snagged the jewelry from the set. I will donate the ears to Draconis for you, Alex. Not these ones, the other ones that I have. Yeah, they'll be great for that. There's like the little short, like slip-on ones. They're kind of more like, I guess, hobbity ears. And then there's slightly longer over the back ones that are just a little bit shorter than the ones I've got on the screen here. And then there's much longer ones that are the more standard pointed Animu elf ears. That are also the over-the-ear thing. Tesla, why are you eating my sewing machine box? I just don't understand. Can you stop that? Bro! Don't eat my sewing machine box. What is with these cats and cardboard, man? Anyways, I have no use for them. I can't use them, they don't stay on, they're absolutely the wrong color for me, and Conquest levels of costuming are more geared towards, high quality. Like, no one's gonna shun you for having low quality stuff, but kinda doesn't help the immersion, but I saw plenty of people wearing the ones like that. It's just, these ones are pink. They're just straight up pink. Like, they're a skin tone pink, but they're not like the soft, peachy color that most white people are. And that most of the other silicone ones are. The ones that I wanted to order are sold out because it's Ren Fair season. I didn't order them soon enough. Hopefully they'll come back in stock, but they basically have identical jewelry, probably better quality. Yeah, high immersion. So, these are my Iron Donnie elf ears, and I just snagged the jewelry from them, and now I'm modifying the jewelry to, oh no, I don't want to do that. They don't sit very well anyways. But whatever, I'm gonna donate them to Draconis, so. I have no use for them. I just wanted the jewelry bits. It was a good set, and for the price of buying the jewelry pieces individually, I could get like 5 sets of this thing with the 3 sets of elf ears. Hey dwarf, thanks for the hydrate and the posture check. Everybody on shrimp spines. Neck a little stretch, a little side to side. Yeah, roll your shoulders a little. You can't see me do that because I don't have track for that. But yeah, they're for you. You can have them, Alex. I'm sure they'll be great for, you know, staff use. I just much preferred to put the jewelry on Nameless's ears. Yep. Oh, don't worry about typos. We're all fluent in typo here. I'm so tired, by the way. I woke up at 9 p.m. Which means I've been awake all night. I did get most of the pattern cut out for the tunic. Or for a new player that needs stuff, absolutely. They absolutely do not match my skin tone. Very far from it. I do not have a pink undertone. I have a very peach undertone. I'm just modifying the elf ears, or the jewelry that I got with the cheap elf ears that I got, that I stole for my my good elf ears, which is what are on screen. So, this is the jewelry that my character wears on his ears at Conquest. And I think I'm probably gonna pull out the Sculpey later and sculpt new beads for my hair. I think I might have the right colors to be able to make something suitable for this ear. Maybe. I'm very much struggling to find new hair beads that I like, because I lost one last year. and I really liked the ones that I had. But that's what I'm working on today for the co-working. My tablet has super glue on it. Well, it's like stains from super glue. I wiped it off immediately, but there's still marks. I mean, I could always go thrifting for cast stuff in Ottawa. Plus, my brother and my dad are gonna get me my license the rest of the way. And my brother said I can basically have access to his car freely, or pretty much have it. It's a station wagon, too. I gotta let Tesla, so he doesn't keep eating my sewing machine box. Shit, Lord Cat. Sweet kitty. Oh, he's gonna eat now. He's decided. I've also got like this purse thing. I don't know where it came from, but I have a purse that's kind of faux leather, but it's like that, I guess caramel tan color that you get with a lot of leather. It's like, sorry, I'm like standing far away from my computer right now, waiting for Tesla to eat, so I'm let him out. Hi! This thing is tracking me from like 6 feet away. Is it that like saddle brown that the kit uses? It's kind of like that color, but it's the whole thing is like a suede pleather. It looks a bit cheap. I might give it some paint or something. Yeah, perfect for hauling LARP gear. The problem is it basically needs like a new frame and new brakes and a new engine and like a whole new car. I'm just gonna slide back over here. Tesla, are you done? Oh my god, he ate all of his food, guys. He ate all of it. Shocking. Look, there's nothing for you. Such a good boy, you ate all your food. Yay! I'm back. Cat wants to be a recycling machine. Oh, yeah, he keeps chewing on my sewing machine box. I don't know. All of them are doing it now. They like cardboard. Or me a pirate chest at the moment. The ring handles on the sides. Then I'll make some ancient coins. Let's see if they used to go inside. Nice. Can/will it get you from point B to point A? Maybe. That might be questionable. When he drove me to the train station last time I visited for Christmas, he pulled out of the driveway and like there was this horrible scraping noise, and by the time I got to the train station like 20 minutes later, like the car had been making this really strange sound, and it turns out that he had like halfway ripped off his front bumper. And he's just like, ah, fuck, and he just starts like kicking it back onto the car. So, it's seen better days. But it still goes places. I'm not sure it can make the full trip to, like, Toronto region, but it'll go places in town, at least. Warm tea feels so good. But yeah, this is what I'm working on. The 2 shells are gonna dangle from the part where the pearl is, and the clear diamond is gonna hang from that one loose chain on the far end of the ear, and hopefully they won't be too heavy to wear. They're not really that heavy, and with the bits of the jewels on top, they're kind of well balanced. I say jewels, but like the other ear cuffs. And those little triple ring ones down near the base on both of them are gonna be worn down where the seam meets the ear, just to hide it a bit. Because, like, no matter how good you are at putting on Pros-Aid, there's always some transition problems. So, those are gonna hide that, and the rest is just hidden by my hair and beads. 3D printing the coins, are you? I could put some wire inside. I do have some very, very lightweight wire that could go in. I also don't want them to be uncomfortable, because they're going to be stuck to my head all day for 4 days. And the extra jewelry that I haven't used is, it's going on my horns. To decorate my horns a little bit more too. Because my horn decorations are done very hastily. Because the horns were made very hastily. It's funny, the things that I have made the fastest, other than the pants, for my costume, are the things that I like the most. Like, the collar is pretty good too. I guess I can take a picture of that. Yeah, I have a feeling the stream is going to be very short today. I like to at least try, if I'm not feeling well, try for an hour, and then often, usually once people start showing up, it gets a lot more, I get a lot more active. Let's see, this is supposed to go that way. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Let me take a picture of the collar too. No good way of doing this. It was very hard to do. Sleep? Yeah, really. Let me bring this one up. Never mind. Blurry as fuck. Delete. Can't see shit in that. Hopefully that's better. Of course, cat hair and stuff all over it. Anyways, that's my character's collar. That's made with a garden ribbon, epoxy sculpt, 3 bamboo embroidery hoops, bits of bamboo straw, and a bamboo chopstick. And spray paint. And the gem, of course. And the gem is a very expensive button, actually. It's a button that you can sew onto clothes. As an accent piece. It's fairly expensive. My mom got it for me like 25-ish years ago. I'm still thinking of doing some weathering. It is supposed to be made out of gold, and gold doesn't tarnish. But the piece is also like 700 years old. And he's been wearing it for 700 years. It never came off. So you can see, I'm wearing it here. My hair's in the way. Sai did her best. She made it for me in an afternoon, so I was like... Doesn't quite have the same fidelity as the actual physical object. Yeah, that red gem is just held in with sticky tack. But man, is it hard to get out of there. It's very secure. I don't even have to glue it in. I can just take it out whenever I want. Which was very helpful because I did have to do some... I did have to repaint the collar, and I did a bunch of work sharpening up the edges and stuff. So, hopefully the paint job will last. And the design stuff, like the weird design on the side, is actually like a metal garden ribbon. Yeah. I made these. Well, I made this. A metal garden ribbon, that came from, Dollar Tree. So this is Nameless's collar. And the story is that the humans have a bit of a kind of magic that allows them to be able to create other items that suppress magic as well. So it's a suppression collar. And they would normally use it for, like, magical beasts, but when they met the Demora, they used it to enslave them. So, Nameless was stuck with this for 700 years, because he has an immortality curse. And, it can only be removed by the person who put it on him. And that would have been, he was passed down through the family, so, like, the humans just know how to pass down the collar. They don't know how to make them anymore. And so it was, like, passed down through, like, a little quick blood ritual between the owner and the person who is taking ownership. And, so Nameless could never remove it, and then when he got to Conquest, or rather Mythodia, the collar was just so old that the Archmage was able to break the collar, which was very convenient because my connectors that I had made with the bamboo straw, it didn't hold, so the straw had a fragile point in it and it broke. So the second last day of of Conquest, the Archmage was able to remove the collar conveniently so that I didn't have to keep futzing with the broken thing. And then, because I've repaired it, Nameless put it back on so that no one else could put it on him, and therefore that makes him his own master, and therefore he's free. And no one else can enslave him again. So he keeps wearing it, because it's sort of like a key part of my character, other than like the horns and stuff, and the turquoise, and I stand out quite well at Conquest. There are very few people who wear my color, so I stand out quite a lot. And so now I'm just trying to elevate that by having better pieces for my costume. So last year I didn't have any jewelry for my ears, and I'm trying to figure out the makeup thing. I'm not very good at it. One of the things I want to do in my jewelry making is make real ones, gold, silver, platinum, real gems. But I also want to make costume versions of brass and copper and glass gems. Yeah. So people can afford nice looking stuff, but if they lose it, it's not a big deal in price. Absolutely. I mean, the stuff that I got for my ears, that second longer chain on the ear is just like some extra chain that I bought at Michael's. But like all of the jewelry bits, with the exception to like the shells and that bead, they all came with like a set of silicone ears that I bought. And I got those on Amazon. And they showed up yesterday with my boots, and the boots, they actually fit. They're a little bit tight around the ankle still. Hopefully I will lose enough weight to be able to actually wear them properly. But yeah, the collar is just spray paint, epoxy sculpt, embroidery rings, garden ribbon from the dollar store. The gem is actually the most expensive part. Well, that's probably not true. The epoxy sculpt is probably more expensive than the gem. But the gem used to be part of like this arrangement of gems, and I separated them all. And the arrangement of gems was the button. You're gonna join a co-op stream? Have fun? Boots or tabbies? So I wore tabby last year, and not only are the tabby 100% cotton, so as soon as they get wet, it's very uncomfortable and they take forever to dry out, and they're not waterproof. But also, in the field full of grass, every time I took a step, I was getting tons of grass stuck between my toes in the tabby, in the gap. So I decided that this year I'm not going to wear tabby. But I do have Geta, which are the men's Japanese sandals, wooden sandals, for going to and from the shower, so that I don't have to deal with socks when I'm in the like damp shower place. Or if it's like really super duper hot, I can just wear the Geta if I go around, walk around town. I'm not as great with flip-flop type things where I've got something in between my toe like that. Putting all the pressure there, I've never liked that. Tabby were fine because they're different, like the friction is distributed across the whole foot, but when everything's split just between the two toes, yeesh. Well, I mean, they're just sandals. You thought of adding sandals to the tabbies? The tabby are already boots. Well, tabbies are the sock. Tabby are the sock specifically. Chica tabby are the the boot version, the ninja boot, called Chikatabi. Geta are the wooden sandals, and then I forget what the straw sandals are. I made a pair of the quote-unquote straw sandals last year, but I didn't quite make them right, I think. I made them out of, God, what do you call it? I can't think of the name. Some sort of grass product that you can buy. But it's 2 wooden blocks with a big gap. I also tend to walk on my toes, so that's probably confusion and balance come from. Apparently, Waraji? Oh, thank you. Apparently, walking on your toes is an autism thing. Just so you know. So, it's a common thing that people with autism do. My brother does it too. He's not been diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure he's got it. But thank you, yes, Warachi is what I was thinking of. Alright. I'm not going anywhere. I'm very chill vibes this morning. I think it's probably going to be more chatting than co-working, let's be honest. I can be surprisingly quiet in the ghetto. My ghetto actually have a rubber sole on them. So Rios got me the ghetto. The ones that she ordered. And they're quite comfortable. I'm glad I didn't get the women's ones because they would not have fit me because my feet are too wide. Oh, that's why you walk on your toes? You know, even when I'm trying to be loud, I'm apparently really quiet. It's kind of weird. I used to sneak up on my housemates in university all the time. I'm leaning way back in my chair, got my feet up under my desk. I'm just chilling right now. I'm so tired. And yes, I took my meds. Friends and family question how I could be so quiet while wearing funky steel-toed boots. Yep. Thanks for the hydrate. Alright, well, thanks for coming by. I have a feeling it's going to be very quiet today. Fantasy's not here. It's just Dwarf, Alex, you, Mewjuice, and Necromancer waiting in the wings somewhere. But to get approval from the jewelry maker man, makes me happy. Very sleepy. If I fall asleep, I apologize. I'm very chill right now. I'm very relaxed. I did a lot of thinking about the ears. And lots of fiddly bits. Sass is playing Palia. So my brain is like just dead. I did post in general on the things that I've done already today. I still apparently they're coming in for the inspection today finally because they didn't show up yesterday, but we did get a notice of entry. So apparently they are showing up at some point. Which means my sleep will be disturbed again. The raccoon eating the apple makes me so happy. Here's your pet in. I wish raccoons were more domesticated. Alright, let's turn off the art. Some people can see the spirituality. It's far more interesting than the art that's not quite art. No, like it's crafting art. Since we're co-working today and we're having chill vibes, I will turn off my microphone and we'll slide into a work session. Oh, hello, welcome back. We were about to do some co-working, but if you're back to chat, I don't know how long you'd be going. Neff's gone off. Necromancer's been pretty quiet lately. Introducing a friend to Thalia? Nice. Make sure to take them for a hot pot. Shall be made to play Warframe as penance. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about Warframe. There's nothing wrong with trying something new, right? I think today's gonna be the last actual Dendronia meeting before Conquest. Technically there's next Friday, but I think Kit and Maddie are flying on Friday. So there won't be another meeting. This is technically the last one. It's alarming. I need to get my pants done. I need to buy some fabric. So much to do. I don't want to be sewing pants at game again. Well, that's different. That's just recklessness. Alright. I'm gonna put us into co-working. We'll see you guys on the other side. You don't mind, do you, Alex? I know you said my stream keeps you sane, but today's stream is gonna be very short. Probably. Alright. Where's our timer? 15 minutes. We go to work. Oh, fun. We really need to find you a place to live. Have you got work yet? pretty decent at that if you want me to help you look for options. You just send me as much info as you can about the area that you're looking for, what kind of price range, etc. Have you applied for the low-income housing stuff? I may not be good luck to me, but maybe I'm good luck to other people. Wanted to find a place to live first, but I'm not gonna pass up an opportunity. No, definitely don't pass that up. So, this is really hard to make. I'm never getting round needle nose players again. It's the 15 minutes for focused work and then 5 minutes of break time. For people with ADHD, this really helps them get focused on things. To have structured timing and structured break times. For me today, though, it's not really doing much of anything other than giving me the time I need to actually sit here and fuck around with this jump ring on this shell. I might just have to start over with this jump ring, to be honest. I could seal it with some super glue or something. That might not be a bad idea, to be honest. Yeah, I know, I should probably be a little bit better about things. There. Put a dab of super glue on it. Let's see if that'll close the ring in the way that I would like it to. And then I don't have to worry about losing it. And just wait for this to dry, which will probably take the rest of the time. So where's the job? It doesn't have to be specific, like what kind of job is it? Sorry, I'm like holding my hand in front of my camera here. Alright, this goes in this ring. And this ring closes back up. Forklift in reach. I'd like to learn how to drive a forklift. And make all the bench seats for airports and such. Oh, nice. One of those women who likes the power of industrial machinery. But everyone's like, oh, you're a girl now. Fucking hell, wires, stop moving around. Meh. Those courses for pit machines cost around $50 to get certified. It's $50 per machine. Yeah, it's the certification that's important. People like when you're that little tiny piece of paper. Sorry, I haven't restarted the timer again. Very focused on getting this right. You seem to be making it worse. Break from metal fatigue soon. Ah! I'll have to get another pin out. My cert's costing me about $300 every couple of years? Damn. Pull off a little bit of this. That was too much. Where did that go now? I've lost my crystal. I'm having a struggle, guys. Just so much of a struggle. I've lost a clear bean down the carpet. Where could it have possibly have gone? Well, I guess I'll have to find that later. They say, well, they keep looking unsuccessfully. Dang it. Yeah, we probably don't need the timer, let's be honest. Does anyone care about the timer? Thanks for the hydrate, Alex. I mean, if you want the timer, I'll turn the timer on. I am just experiencing the struggle of wire. If the timer genuinely helps you, Necromancer, I will turn it on. Yeah, I have to get out a new pin. Bummer. Off you go. Got a beige. Hey, Ross. And thank you for the stretch. Hurt. Connection is fickle today? Well, that's alright. We're not doing much of anything worthwhile. I'm screwing around with some jewelry stuff. Just chatting with Alex. Necromancer's working. Tiny little packages. Tiny little pins. Can't hear my mouth. How's everyone? I'm good. Okay. And clip this. Hopefully to the right length this time. And I'll turn on the timer for Necromancer. Get back to work, Necromancer! The timer is fine. Well, you got the timer now. back on the shell. Just doing that thing where you stick your tongue out while doing work. Because we all know that makes the job better. Makes the concentration more better. Focus is stronger if your tongue is sticking out. Woo! There we go. Oh, but now I don't want the timer. You can't pressure me. Well then. Here's been living in hell. Good things could be worse. Oh, things could be worse. I'm hoping that instead I can skate back to normalcy. Yeah. I mean, I wish you the best of luck, Alex. It's tough. The world's an insane place right now. I mean, I couldn't find work, so I had to move back in with my parents. Hope the world becomes a better place soon. These wire cutters suck. But they're what I've got. Now I need that gem that I've lost. eternally screaming. Man, Ross, I hope things get good for you too. Let's go through our own hells and take them differently. It could be worse, but it's still pretty bad, and you're facing it well. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the best I can. I might have to disappear under my desk for a few minutes. Grope around in the darkness for my gem. Oh god, my shins hurt. Found it. God, I hate fibromyalgia. I just want to be able to kneel on the floor, you know? Is there something wrong with wanting to just kneel on the floor? I know the world is scary right now, but it's gonna get a whole lot worse. Yep. Medical forceps is what I'm doing here. Created the world's tiniest asphalt. Sorry, I'm just like looking down. Concentrating very hard. This loop probably isn't big enough. Almost definitely not big enough. Save this little asphalt for later because I might be able to use that elsewhere. Turn this ass hook into an O-ring. Turn it this way. Uh-huh. Turns out that I might actually be able to do the thing without having to use more materials. Not a very good O-ring. I'll do this. So Canada doesn't want to be the first state, but we'll probably happily let your state become a new province. Yeah. A bunch of supporters are just realizing what they did. Yeah, well, the United States fucked around and found out. The thing is, fascism can't rise as long as democracy is working. And the problem is the Democratic Party in the United States is just non-functional, basically, in its current state. Created a D-ring. Interesting. It's not my intention. It's not my goal. It's like a 0 ring. Pressures on everybody of the world, terror escalating to a nuclear war in the aftermath, Franks and such of those who are responsible. And I'm just reminded of, like, Cuban Missile Crisis and how close we actually came. Square tip needle-nose pliers. These round ones are really difficult to do fine pincer work because the ground wire just keeps flipping around. Now I just need to put a little bit of super glue on this one. Do I want to put super glue here? No, I actually don't. Good thing I thought of that first. Where does this chain go? This way. Sorry, I'm in like full concentration mode here. So as we go this way on the chain. Come on, meow. That. Or my gird. Give me girting it. Itty bitty tiny piece of metal. The question is, will this be too heavy? Probably. Does it look cool? Yes. Very proud of it. Now let's see. Let's do the other one. I need 2 small lengths of chain. And that's gonna be so much fun. Because I don't have good needle nose pliers for this. Okay. Which shell do I want dangling farther? This one. So this is the shorter one. God, it's like trying to use a sledgehammer to do fine chisel work. There's something to be said for having the right tools for the job. That which I do not. Link. Go. Should be that. Maybe I'll ask my roommate if I can borrow her, Yeah, the tools do make all the difference. I'll borrow her needle nose pliers for working on her computer. And her 3D printer stuff. Alright, I want this one to hang down. Quite a bit more than the other one. About there. Where did this link separate? Right there. Back. Definitely need a second pair of needle nose pliers for my kit. It's just one of those things that I don't have, and every time I go to pick up tools, it's not that I forget, it's just I can't find a pair that I would like to buy. pair that I deem worth spending money on. Because everything's so goddamn expensive! Not really. Just dropping bits of chain everywhere. There's a loose link of a 1mm chain somewhere in my carpet now. It's more like 3mm, but you know. Matter of fact, I think there might be 2 loose links. Dollarama. What, for a pair of pliers? Not sure I would want to do what I'm doing with Dollarama pliers. They'd probably just break. Come on, man. So close. Like, even these pretty decent ones that I got at Michael's a while back are, kind of warped a little bit. You fiddly bits! God damn it, Frog. Let's try the big pliers. Just need the link to stay still. Oh, apparently these pliers are slightly magnetic, which helps tremendously. I refuse to give up. But it's very tempting to do so. Goes this part, yo. Very tempting. What am I working on? I'm working on the jewelry. Just trying to get the chain links onto the shell baubles. But of course, like, I have to separate the chain from the big line of chain. I almost had it. And then I've got to close the link without losing the chain and the bauble, like I just did. Oh god, it was so close. And I only have one pair of needle nose pliers. And I technically need 2. And the pair of needle nose pliers I have has like, well, they're needle nose, they're round, right? But my roommate has ones that have a square grip on the end. So what happens is if I grab the wire just wrong, it just pops right off the pliers. Does Skill Tree Camp have some lore for the dangling chains relating to rank? Yeah, they do, but my character already had chains on him. And he's keeping them. Rank be damned. I just, I didn't have time to make them last year. Come on, man. God damn it, Frank. I just simply did not have time for it last year. Let's try this the other way. Let's close the link on the chain. Because that's the most annoying part. Close the link. As a matter of fact, fuck it. We'll just get rid of this. No, I need the link. Yeah, it's good. That one going in the trash. It's beyond repair. We'll just open the ring on the bauble. If I can get a grip on it. It's like you can hear my pliers slipping off the piece. But my character was already meant to have, like, all sorts of chains and stuff on him. I'm surprised you have not wound a chain around the horns. Again, I didn't have time. My horns do have, hold on. Let me get my foam head. It'll be easier. Easier to take a picture. the foam head is too small to represent me, but it's like a giant head. Oh, hopefully that's not blurry AF. Arc back on. So that's what I've got for the horns right now. Wait, what did I say? That was a diss? That I have a giant head? No, seriously, I have a giant ass head. Brain the size of a planet, you know. Welcome back, Ross. Thanks, Alex. But my problem is I can't find wigs that fit my head. Every wig I buy is just really, just barely doesn't fit. It's a bit frustrating, to be honest. Make one? Oh my god, I do not want to do that. But anyways, those are the horns. I made them with whatever I had. The gem that hangs down across the forehead is the same kind of gem that's on the collar. From the exact same set of things. Ring. Here's the question. Do I want it like this? Or do I want it like this? This way. Make sure the shell dangles in the right direction. Sorry, I'll look at chat in a sec. I have to take this link off. Or I got it. Come on, Mew. There's one. What would it only take you 1,000,000 hours to do? By the way, I like the way you have your craft supplies organized. Oh, thank you. Those were just, yeah, old drawers that were actually made in Mississauga. Back in, you know, the 1960s. They're vintage. Close the jump ring again. Successfully. Yes. Ah, smooth. That should be. Pretty cute. Alright, now we put the extra chain away. And that's the ears done, theoretically. I will have to test them. But I cannot do any more small works today. My eyeballs are dead. My brain is dead. It's all dead. I don't think it can become undead either. I would like to organize this stuff a little bit better. The song playing right now sounds familiar. That is the song. Dylan Boot, Memories from Summer? Yep. Here it is. That's what's playing right now. Okay. So the rest of today will be dedicated to one, getting some sleep, two, calling the pharmacy. Well, I mean, calling the pharmacies first, because I need to get my my meds renewed so that I can pack them. And being able to pack my meds will be helpful, because I kind of need them to function. And I want to make sure I have enough for Conquest and next week. No problem. Okay. All right. Let me try and get sort of a pseudo picture so people know, people have an idea of what I just made. Just cat hair all over my desk and dust. It's hard to represent the way things are gonna hang. For the ears. Without actually putting them on. And again, it's a sideways picture. The wrong way. Oh, let me grab picture. Clipboard, go to canvas, and OBS, we turn back on art, and that's the earrings done. Resonance by Home. I'll have to go find that later, or you could share it to Jukebox. Oh god, that has taken me since I got up at 9 o'clock last night to arrange everything, decide what's going where, and then put everything together and find the two shells and my tablet looks really dirty, but it's actually not. It's just banged up. That's what happens when your crafting space is also your typing and desktop space. Yeah, those are my ears for Conquest. Done and dusted. I've replaced the pin on one of the pearls, and I don't want to replace it on the other one, because it's just too much damn work. And the pin that I replaced it with is short, so it doesn't go all the way through my ear properly. It will be a tight fit. Might have been a mistake. Might not have been a mistake. Thank you. I'll listen to it later. 2 hours and 20 minutes is not too bad. For, you know, being nearly too tired to stream at all. So it's pretty good. know I'm not very active today. It's probably because I'm so goddamn tired. And of course chat's really quiet today too. It's just you two and Necromancer occasionally. Are there any issues with bringing meds to Germany? I was surprised to find that it's a problem to travel to Japan with prescription meds. Yes. My ADHD medication is basically meth. In a nutshell. It's dextroamphetamine, so it is an amphetamine. And so, in order to bring it to Germany, I can't bring more than 3 months' worth with me, and I have to have a copy of the prescription signed by the pharmacist on my person. So I just keep that in my little satchel that I keep my euros and my passport and my ID and stuff in. Speaking of ID, I haven't seen my driver's license since last Conquest. I have no idea where it is. But since I'm gonna be moving, I'm gonna have to replace the card anyways, so I'm just waiting until then to replace it at this point. Yeah, I asked them about my meds when I crossed the border last year, and they're like, yeah, it doesn't matter, we don't really care that much. As long as you're not carrying huge amounts, and, like, I'm bringing less with me than I did last year. I brought 2 weeks with me last year in case something happened. This year I'm only bringing a week and a half. Japan is a no-med country. That's gonna be tough for Sai because she's taking like 8 things. But usually they have provisions for people who are foreigners who have to take a lot of medication. Like, you're allowed to usually bring in a certain amount, and it has to be in its original bottle with its original label, and you have to have the paperwork to prove that it's prescribed to you, and it has to be signed by the pharmacist. And signed and dated, basically. It's a form of notarization, as best as most people can get. Especially for things like amphetamines. But they probably have provisions to allow for it, because that would be insane to be like, no, you can't come to our country because you have to take this certain kind of medication. It's kind of rude. Believe me, if I didn't have to take meds, I wouldn't. I absolutely would not. That'd certainly save a fuck ton of money. Many common medications and over-the-counter drugs in the United States are illegal in Japan. It does not matter if you have valid US prescription or medicine for a drug which is illegal in Japan. Wow. That's kind of dumb. Japan, what the fuck? In Germany, I do believe there are some things that are straight up illegal, but their list is a lot less. Their list is much, much smaller than Japan's. Oh, by the way, if you guys use Benadryl, don't. Straight up, just don't. They're finding now that it increases your risk of Alzheimer's and dementia by 50% or more. So, don't use Benadryl, ever. And other things like it. If you can avoid it, just don't. I don't think I've ever taken Benadryl. Never pseudoephedrine with ADHD stimulants. Well, yeah. Ross, if you go to the Discord, I linked a video in Science. So, let me go check the Science's channel. It's the one that has the thumbnail that says "Stay away." It's a caution: this pill causes dementia. You don't have to scroll too far up. It's only like 3 or 4 posts. And he should have links in his description to the studies. Welcome back, Alex. I was just saying, don't take any Benadryl because it increases your risk of dementia and Alzheimer's by like 50%. Yeah, a lot of people do, so people disregard them. So, the clickbait works on the people who probably need to see the information the most. But the clickbait turns away the people who are more likely to share it. Hey, Queen Boo, how you doing? I'm really tired today. I just finished putting together the jewelry for these ears. So, the secondary chains are the ones that I added. The first chain that links to the pearl is the one that came with the jewelry. And I just added the extra stuff to it. Yeah, I just hope they're not going to be too heavy. I mean, the little tiny shells are pretty light. And the crystal's just plastic, so it's something that I had on one of my medieval dresses that I never wear anymore, because fuck dresses. And, I lost the rest of, like, the end of that belt that crystal was on. So I lost the other crystal. Consistency, Alex. And clickbait. Consistency and clickbait. See, like, my title for this stream is Co-working in Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. Like, no one's gonna come to my stream for that. No one knew, anyways. You know, people are gonna see that and be like, oh yeah, I could go to any co-working stream. And they'll just go to their regular. That's just, it's just what humans generally do. Try them out, look at them in the mirror, yeah. How long is Sai going to Japan? I don't know. I don't know when she's planning on going to Japan. She's certainly going to be saving a lot more money now that she's moving back home too. Her parents have 100 megabit internet. And I'm jealous. In the north, nonetheless. The chain is too heavy to use some craft wire to make a frame. No idea how to make clickbait. Go look at other clickbait and study it. I'm not sure how clickbait works on Instagram, but the YouTube stuff tends to be the thumbnails that we all hate. Because we have a brain between our ears and we know that it's usually some vapid, useless piece of crap video that doesn't enrich our lives. But the doctors and science channels have started making clickbait stuff too, and it's really annoying. Because it's like, I want the information you provide, but also on principle, I don't want to look at your stuff now. It's like when the creepypasta channels that I like so much started using AI or generated images in their backgrounds. Like, you're actively harming the planet generating these things. Please stop. We're having heat dome after heat dome. Tornadoes. Out where I want to build a LARP town the other day. They're not very common there, and it's been like 3 weeks in a row. I came to your stream because you invited me and I want to support you. Yeah, yeah, because we know each other, right? Like, you met me technically before I started streaming. I did technically start streaming in like 2020, but then I ran out of my antidepressant meds, and I couldn't get a new doctor, and I couldn't find a pharmacy, and I couldn't get meds that I could afford, because I couldn't get my meds changed, and I couldn't get on a bus to go see my doctor in my old city, and they weren't doing the, like, phone call stuff for appointments yet, and I had to quit my medicine cold turkey, and I was homicidal for a little while. I should check to have a strict list of an amount of 0 and other things. They're only up to 1 month. Wow. I have a feeling that she's never going to go to Japan. She's on a lot of things, and there's some pretty extreme medications. Yeah, so I didn't continue live streaming in 2020, and I probably should have, because I would probably have a pretty big channel by now. Simply by the fact that there was a pandemic and everybody was on the internet with nothing to do. I stopped at the wrong time, but I couldn't maintain consistency, and like the VTuber technology was really poor still then, or, you know, hard to access in general, and I didn't know about it. I first heard about VTubers from Psy, I think. But like before that, I was just one of those no-cam Minecrafters. That, orange vanilla Coke Zero, actually pretty good. I like it better when it's flat, strangely enough. I opened it yesterday and put it back in the fridge because I realized I didn't want to drink it just then. The orange flavor comes out more when it's flat. And now I have cold tea. I still have to make duplicates of the tea pets. I have so much to do, guys. I don't have time for sleep. Your blood pressure med is on the banned list? Jesus Christ. Come to Canada instead, it's nice here. I know Japan is far more interesting than Canada. There's nothing quite like it, but damn. It's kind of weird that they're like, oh no, this medication just simply isn't allowed. Like, do they have a reason for it? I'm only on 2 medications, but one of them's probably on the banned list, but it's my ADHD medication. Because I know it's a restricted one in Germany. So I have to have the prescription thing, the paperwork. Oh, we haven't done our temperature for today. What is my temperature? 22 feels like 29. And it is soup outside. 95% humidity. Blech. Ugh. God. I'm a human. I breathe air. I am not fish. Not Merlis. It's only in May. I don't know why I'm just going by their Japan's Ministry of Health and Welfare website for foreigners. Oh. I wouldn't want to be a merfolk. The oceans are super polluted. And scary. Although, like, if I could shapeshift, I'd accept it. If I had the choice to, like, switch between them, I'd probably be a mer for a little while. Our high today is 35 degrees. Better than yesterday. Our high yesterday, we got up to 43 with the Humidex. It was gross. But luckily I have air conditioning. All the lovely oil spills, trash, and noise. Yep. It was like that. Yeah, if I could change. Yeah, I mean, for the experience. And also to, like, save on travel costs. It's like, oh, you're gonna go to Conquest? You know, pack your bag, everything, everything, you know, waterproof, containers. And then just swim to Conquest. No, humans are the real monsters. Humans are terrifying creatures. We just walk things to death. Our endurance is terrifying, and so is our ingenuity. Sandpiece showing. Well, we could go to Tube. tube has 50 people watching them. I have 6. Maybe 7 if I include myself now. And, one of those is the Stream Element spot. I am so brutally exhausted. My brain has shut down now that the ears are done. My brain just like... I'm so tired. I should at least, need to go to Conquest. Yeah. Thanks to you, though. I'm not gonna lie, Necromancers. Primarily because of you that I get to go. I have a lot of appreciation for that. Who knows, maybe my sleep schedule will be flipped around just in time for me to be on German time. Party parrot, yeah! Yeah, I have a couple of things that I'm bringing with me, hopefully, if I can fit them in to donate to camp. I'll get some stuff out of my place too. Das German time! Das Boot! Yeah. I have some things I'm going to donate to camp. I have a couple of trinkets I'm bringing with me to trade with people and to put in thievable bags so that people can steal things from me. You got an interview! Woo! Need more than that. We need way more of those than that. Oh, reach character limit. Put too many in. Here we go. Out of all of those, only one bounced off of me. I wish you the best of luck, Alex. Yeah, I'm your prize. I hope it works out for you so perfectly. I hope you get the job, and then, like, while you've got the job and got a good income, that you get just the right apartment that's the right size and place for you to easily get to your work, and I hope your life comes together perfectly for you. I think I'm gonna get my security guard license again when I go back to Ottawa. I'm gonna renew that and see if I can get back in with the commissioners, because I worked for them before, so they should be okay with hiring me back. Stonehammer needs to get back here so I can go and beat him with some wire weapons. Job and a place to live. And stop paying for the storage unit as soon as you can, because it's a waste of money if you've got a place. I'm gonna try and get back in with the commissionaires because they had already hired me before and I had a good record. I didn't miss a single day of work. Wait, I think I missed one. I think I missed 1 day of work when I worked for them. And I'm just gonna ask them for a permanent post because in some weird roundabout way, I have seniority. I'm just gonna ask them for like a permanent night shift spot. And then I will just dump all of my money into my stocks. And have those build up as fast as possible. So that I can buy LARP Town. And then GTFO from the city. Missionaries is good security, yeah. I worked for them before in the national defense sector, so I was doing like NDHQ and guarding the prime minister's like overseas junk, all this media equipment because like they have to bring their own media equipment wherever they go because you know they don't want their stuff bugged. Yep. All sorts of other national defense sites. I certainly don't want to do escort jobs. They were dull and I had to stand for a long time and was sometimes like in an elevator mechanics room where they didn't tell me to bring earplugs to the shift, so I probably got some hearing damage from that. Not that one. I had an interview with them back when I lived in Windsor. I ended up telling them to go hoop their foreheads. What? Why? I really liked working for the commissioners, and their uniform was good too. Their pay was really good. I was earning like $17.30 an hour, and that was in 2011. And that was just like part-time. And I had benefits. Yeah, but that's a fortune. Also, hi. We were doing co-working today, and I was making these. So I've added the chains. So the first chain that leads from the ear cuff came with the jewelry, and then I added the other chains and baubles to my elf ears for conquest. Do you want you to cut your hair? Oh. And then these are my horns for my conquest character. And that's the collar. And these are all handmade. I can make you some horns. I'll have to give you my new address, actually. Because you were gonna send me the Dark Sirian card. At least you said you were going to. So, but yeah, I can make you some horns. You know, just send me a sketch of what you might like. The ones that I made are actually made out of a foam reef and air dry clay. Oh, you sent it? When did you send it? When did you send it? Because I haven't moved yet. I'm not moving till the end of September. Oh, okay. I just didn't know when you were planning to send it, so. God, my tablet looks so terrible. Let's hide that. Let's look at the horns instead. Well, I'll keep an eye on my mail. I'm waiting for some things anyways. But yeah, if you send me like a little sketch of what you want for your horns, I could probably make you a pair. I have extra supplies. Alright, see you later, Alex. Yeah, so I was thinking of ending stream soon because I'm really tired. I've been awake since 9 p.m. But these are really lightweight. And I have an extra reef and extra parts of another reef. This uses, I think it uses just half a reef. Yeah, it uses half a reef. And I won't paint them with gouache anymore because that's water soluble. And I didn't seal them well enough. So by the time I got to Germany with them while I was wearing them, because I didn't want to put them in my luggage and have them get broken or something. The part of my hair had turned blue from sweating and humidity. I have acrylics, so if you want them painted, let me know, or I could just send them to you white. You can choose. You can paint them if you like. I can make your horns. I think I might even have an extra hairband. I'm not sure. I know I have an extra one, but it's pink. I don't think you'd want that. Yeah. Okay, just send me the shop, like... What? Link? I don't have a shop. I was just gonna make them for you, man. Wait, you sent me a card. I want to send something back to you, man. You're fraud. Alex is getting, like my extra elf ears and a cool alchemy bottle thing. Necromancer's getting a teapot. You do some Lycombe surgery. Did you break your tablet? I guess I also brought up that whole human room. Ah, yes. Yeah, welcome back, Alex. That was quick. Try on my elf ears. I hope they're not too heavy. Yes, I remember your story. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy? Who, me? I got a second wind of energy. Evan appeared and gave me energy. Anyway, I'm remembering the way of being a kind of creature. They see themselves as a monster. Huh. Well, it's perceptual, isn't it? Oh, some of the other things that I'm gonna bring to Conquest with me are like little wax seals. God, where did this energy come from? Goodness gracious me. Great, move from clipboard. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah. I wish you the best of luck on your interview, Alex. You need a win. I wonder if people would pay for wax seal stickers that are pre-made and pre-packaged. Little sticker backs on them. Yeah, Alex has been struggling a bit because the world's kind of shit, and it just seems to shit on certain kinds of people the most. But yeah, I'm gonna bring some of these to Conquest and give them to the captain of the Crimson Sales Company. As well as, well, I need to figure out a talisman to bring so that I can give him a special gift of something that's gonna protect his daughter from evil. And it's just a warding thing. So I need to make something, and I'm just not quite sure what to do, but I only have a week left to make pants, a shirt, and pack, and the T-Pets. In that regards, the pile is way over my head. What pile? Oh, the pile of shit? Yeah. Sorry, took me a second. My brain was just like... And I need to consider possibly a new lantern, because my lantern from last year's kinda... not in the best condition. There's a rainbow. Hold on. I'm gonna turn off the art. So if you do like heavy rain, there's no rainbow, but if you do like a light rain, like halfway. Alrighty. It's pretty. I can turn off the volcano. But if I turn on the thunderstorm, the rain goes away. Spoopy. And if I turn on the night forest, I can do that like glow water thing. I love this program. If only for the vibes. There, let's just turn off the timer, get it out of the way. Good vibes. God, it's already noon. Time flies when you're having fun. Or fucking around with tiny little bits of jewelry and breaking your fingertips. I wish I had sparkly curtains. Maybe that's what I'll do at my parents' place. I'll redecorate my old room. It could use a refresh. It's, I don't think anything's been done to it since 2005. Definitely want to get rid of the fucking carpet. Just slowly renovate my parents' house while I live there. My dad said I could. Yeah, turn the basement and the garage into workshops for different things. all the woodworking, carpentry stuff in the garage, and then all of the like sewing and art in the basement. I have a plan. It's visualized in my head. But I lack measurements. And I'm definitely gonna collect materials for Larktown. Because I think that would be awesome to actually do that thing. I wish I lived in this room in Spirit City. I love it. Even though I'm terrified of the ocean. Alright, you have a good weekend, Necromancer. Remember, you can talk to me if you need to. You know you can message me anytime. Just you take care, Necromancer. I'll see you on Monday. Or on Discord. You know, places. Safe driving. Evan said he was doing Wacom surgery, so I don't know whether he's coming back or not. Just waiting. And BRB. Alright. Since Evan is on, we're gonna raid Evan. So, I will see you guys next week. You guys have a great weekend. We're off sailing to other waters. Even in these stormy seas, we'll find great art. I love you, bye-bye.